Alright, welcome back to the night. I just quickly had to reduce the volume to 50% because it was quite loud in my ears. This is Higanbana no Saku Yoru, the second night. Whether this means this is a sequel to or a second half of the original Higanbana no Saku Yoru, I'm not entirely certain. But I really enjoyed going through those 7 stories. I'm going to enjoy going through 7 more. At least I hope so. If I sound a little bit nasally, I do apologise. The weather has been absolutely a fucking nightmare here, and I've got a bit of a cold going on. Let's not waste too much time. Let's jump into it. So it's chapter 1, the Lunar Festival. Decidedly a work of fiction. No relation to current individuals, organizations, places. It's like we never left. Bad filters over what looked like photographs. It was a beautiful moon that night. I guess that's supposed to be the moon. Even the school building at night was coloured by the full moon, and its ominous presence could be felt in the air. The full moon has mysterious powers, and it even invigorates yokai. And so, the school yokai are soothed when the full moon is out. Interesting, I think in Shin Megami Tensei, when the full moon is out, everyone's agitated. And the new moon is when everyone is calmer, I suppose. Sometimes they even take a break from stealing brutally murdered souls, and hold an elegant event known as the Lunar Festival. One more time, focus your mind. As ever, I don't know who the fuck this is, we just have to wait and see. There. Yeah, I'm naked again. Oh my god. This kya makes me think it's a girl. Oh, it is Marie. Okay, fine. Marie's lively scream echoes through the old school building. In Meso-Meso-san's bathroom, Marie was challenging herself to change into her best outfit. The way yokai change clothes takes a bit of getting used to. Do they just sort of transform them then? After all, yokai are incorporeal beings. Incorporeal beings, yeah, so they can't wear clothes. Their forms are invisible and their bodies no longer exist. So they can't go out, buy clothes, and simply change into them. Getting back into this outfit should have been easy, but... Okay, concentrate. One more time. Usually, yokai outfits depend largely on spirit anchors. What? In Higanbana's case, her Western doll is her anchor and the basis for her attire. Oh, okay, I think I get it. And so for the deceased Marie, her attire is based on the clothes she wore in her final moments. That means she has to use spiritual energy to change her outer appearance into a different outfit than the one she died in. She has to imagine what she wants to look like and gather her spirit. Then, in a burst of energy, there! A puff of smoke appears, and she's nude once again. It's not as though anyone was watching her, but Marie made a racket with her kyas. What? She went back to her old form and focused her spirit, repeating this over and over. It wasn't something especially difficult to do, but Marie's powers weren't much to begin with. Poor Marie. On top of that, since she still hasn't gotten the hang of it, she can't really change when she wants to change. Then again, I can't really imagine myself in a beautiful dress. Since Marie didn't really have an interest in fashion, imagining the best Western clothes is pretty difficult for her. Tonight is the Lunar Festival for the school yokai. Only for tonight, even the school yokai that often have conflicts with each other hold truces. It's a harmonious event where they mingle and drink together. Oh, I wonder if that idiot Hamlin would have been invited. Oh well. I should have brought a drink for myself. Anyway, jump cut, because I had to quickly pause. For whatever reason, Marie still hasn't met all of the school yokai. Yeah. So she was really looking forward to meeting them today, when they're all under the same roof. Okay, let's go, Higanbana said Alright, fine. Okay, let's go, Higanbana said suddenly. She said, Hey, Marie, are you really gonna go out with a shabby outfit like that, I wonder? Yokai like Higanbana and Sumire had rather splendid outfits and looked fine. But to put it bluntly, Marie's clothes are plain. I mean, it's her school uniform, what do you expect? It's understandable. She died and became a yokai in that state after all. We'll wait for you, so go ahead and change into some better clothes. Just do as I taught you. You'll be fine. When you get used to it, you'll be able to do it whenever you want. At first, Higanbana waited on her in the hall. But Marie wasn't very good at the basics, so eventually she got impatient and said, "Kay, I'm going on ahead." I can't think of any pretty dresses. At this point, anything would be fine. Do I have to hurry up and change, or... Anyway, anything is good. Anything. I might want a pretty dress, but it's obvious that it wouldn't suit me. What should I change into? What should I change into? I have no idea. Yeah, Sumire's one is pretty fancy, isn't it? Even if it's not a pretty dress, I wonder what would be best to wear today at the Lunar Festival. I haven't worn a kimono before, so I can't imagine myself in one. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, since they let me become the last school yokai, this is the first time I'll be greeting them face to face. Even though I had been thinking of eating sweet dumplings while gazing at the lovely moon, that's not what really matters. I'm the new school yokai and they are my seniors. I've got to be careful not to make any mistakes. I can't wear festive clothes. I can't wear clothes that aren't neat. I need something neat, appropriate, serious. See, that sound effect, I don't associate it with a poof, but I do associate it with Umineko. When Marie finally succeeded in changing clothes, the Lunar Festival had already been going on for more than an hour. Oh boy. Fashionably late. And I do mean fashionably. Marie rushes out of the bathroom and runs up the stairs. The meeting place is on the roof. The old school building's roof is where the full moon shines the brightest. I'm sorry for being late! She springs out onto the roof. There, a strange scene was unfolding. Interesting music. Even though normally a roof empty of anything but cracked concrete and inorganic matter should have spread before her, vividly beautiful sakura from the underworld were in full bloom and covering a huge tree. That sea of white flower petals gave off a faint glow, and they were magically beautiful. Beneath the illusionary full-bloomed sakura, the yokai were sitting in a circle and indulging themselves with glasses of sake. It has its majesty, but it's not too extravagant. They were having a banquet, but they're not too noisy. Those yokai who had no qualms about stealing people's lives away left that behind just for tonight. This was a time for modesty. It seemed everyone was slightly intoxicated and engrossed in each other's conversations, so they hadn't noticed Marie's entrance. You're late, Marie. And what's with the get-up? Get up. Get up. Bloody hell. This translator, or localizer rather, once again is having some fun. I'm sorry. No matter how much I tried, nothing worked. So you got a fucking sailor schoolgirl uniform. Please just let me go out like this. The outfit that Marie had finally succeeded in conjuring up after trying for over an hour looked just like a middle school or high school uniform. Oh no! Good you. Wonderful, Marie. You almost look like you're in high school. I forgot, they're in middle school, aren't they? Or are they? Never mind. Wait, you! I should have not. That outfit, it looks just like a uniform from an expensive private school. What? You're the school nurse, right? Why are you here? Hey, hey, don't say such rash things. Isn't it alright if I mingle a bit? I love sake and gazing at the moon after all. I should have fucking known. Yeah, we knew there was something up with the nurse, but nothing ever happened before. Oh, I get it. That's the uniform your sister went to school in, am I right? Higanbana says as she reads Marie's mind. Hearing that, Marie at last realized why she ended up in those clothes. Her clothes were based on the local prefectural high school's uniform. Although it might have some minor differences, that outfit was something her sister had worn, and at some point Marie had wanted it and dreamed of wearing it. Oh, the hand! Oh, the hand! I couldn't really think of a pretty dress, and after deciding I had to wear something more cordial, it turned out like this. You're wrong. You picked out those clothes because you wanted to wear them. Looks like it. Marie must have really wanted to wear their outfit. These clothes. Well, since you're dead now, you can't really have your dream of being a high schooler granted, can you? But isn't it nice, being able to wear the outfit you've dreamed of, that is? You think it's strange, don't you? It's not strange. Being able to wear the clothes you've always wanted on this night when we can admire the moon. It's lovely, isn't it? Saying that, Higanbana quickly turned to show Marie. I suppose that, yeah, she's not her usual self, and she's wearing a more elegant dress. I mean, it's still red, so it looked very similar. That special outfit showed that tonight was a special occasion. Higanbana, Marie, you're so pretty. Your clothes look so lovely. God, his voice is difficult to do. Are you? Thank you. Come along now, Marie. After all, you're the lowest seat and already so late. If they object to you rushing in 3 times, why don't you pour everyone their drinks? I'll do it with you. I doubt you will. It's your first time greeting all these numerous colleagues. She had already introduced herself once to the yokai the yokai class, class 13. But all she really did was introduce herself to an empty classroom. Yokai won't let their guard down so simply. As a result, they do not show themselves easily. That's why this would be her first chance to directly meet all 8 members of the school yokai. It made her a bit nervous, but for that moment, as she too was a member of the school yokai, she had to toughen up and greet them. Even Marie, who was unfamiliar with the rules of the banquet, could guess that at an event like this, she would need to address the senior members. Marie let Higanbana lead her to the first seat of the school yokai, the school's headmaster. The headmaster was the head of all the school yokai. We've met him before as well. He had the power to completely erase the fact that one exists, or even had ever existed. He was the greatest, strongest, and most important yokai around. And along with the headmaster, tipping back cups of wine, was the school nurse. Oh my, welcome! Anyway, isn't the full moon lovely tonight? I haven't given her a voice, have I? It's going to be difficult to do one. Oh well. Whee! See, she's hiccuping. I'm going to think of Amelia Watson now. Really now? You've had a bit too much to drink. Are you sure you're the one drinking, or is your alcohol drinking you? It's fine. Now hurry up and drink. You're the head of the school yokai, aren't you? You're the leader, right? Introduce me to a nice guy or something. Hey, don't take me lightly. Use your own discretion to imagine what she's saying over there. The hell do you mean, give up on that dream? Don't give me those excuses about how after a certain age you can jilt a girl. Yow! Hey, you! Get me a good man. I don't even care if he's a human or not anymore. I wish Ash was here. I don't want it to be too late for me to marry. Oh boy, she's making a disgrace of herself, man. Laughing, bellowing, and crying. It was awfully rambunctious. She wept openly, burying her face into the cross-legged headmaster's grand belly. Indeed, there was no better drinking partner than the headmaster for a drunkard like her. Nevertheless, why was a teacher who was supposedly human here at the Yokai's banquet?
When humans are dead drunk, their wavelengths draw close to the non-human world.
Do you know what? This is not the first time I've heard this. Drinking alcohol brings you closer to the spirit world? It was in Monogatari. Right. So, in other words, this must be something real that they actually believe in over there.
Well, you can see for yourself what happens. She probably won't remember anything come tomorrow morning, so we don't need to worry. She's been rambling on and on about her broken heart until just a little while ago, so everyone else had a big helping too. Well, I don't quite understand, but it looks like they're having fun, so I decided...
Oh, fucking hell, this is Marie.
Well, I don't quite understand, but it looks like they're having fun, so I decided to let them be. Anyway, Marie, go greet the headmaster. Even though he's a decrepit old fool, at one time he was our leader.
At one time? What? Ho ho ho. So now we say I was only the leader at one time.
I'm sorry I was late today. I'm always in your debt. I am Meso Marie.
I wonder, how do you find living with yokai? Is it fun?
Well, I'm not sure if it's fun or not yet, but it seems very interesting. Silly Marie, you know that even though she hasn't been hunting at all lately, she's been doing nothing but getting in the way of other people's hunts.
Oh ho ho. You're free to hunt or not to hunt. You're also free to get in the way of others hunting. It's an unwritten law of the school yokai that we shall be bound by nothing. Even if you think about becoming a yokai, it's not easy to do so. The fact that you were able to make a name for yourself among the school yokai must be some form of destiny. It must have been amusing to trifle with fate so thoroughly.
I knew I would try to become a yokai, but becoming one isn't something that can happen at a moment's notice. The fact that I was able to become one was a sort of unexpected accident. This is an extremely fortunate, brand new life after death. But after death means after death. I had already died and now cannot take anything back. That's my reason. At the very least, in this yokai body I now possess, I want to try to become the person I always wanted to be. Oh, now you're starting to say such dignified things. Next time you get in the way of my hunt, I'll tear you apart relentlessly, limb from limb, okay? I only do it because you tried to make prey of such unfortunate people.
Ho 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 ho. For someone like Higanbana-kun, who starts something new the second you take your eyes off her, Marie-kun seems like a great replacement. Marie-kun, take care of Higanbana-kun. Dolls are dolls after all. Their greatest pleasure is for someone to play with them.
How rude! Even though I'm the one playing with Marie! Yes, headmaster.
Yeah. Meso-san's that ghost story about the girl's bathroom in the old school building, right?
Huh? Yes, that's right, but...
The school nurse, who I had thought was completely drunk and useless, was now looking up at the moon and murmuring.
A long time ago, back when there was no new school building or anything, this wasn't the former school building, but an elegant institution. There were so many students, and of course, there were the 7 school mysteries.
You're right. How nostalgic.
But everything disappeared. Ghost stories are born from places where people are. If the people go away, then the ghost stories vanish too. Once, even in this old school building, there were those 7 splendid school mysteries, and the yokai that governed them. But now, nobody is left. Out of the current student body, I doubt there's anyone who knows about the former school's 7 mysteries.
So now we've got 14! Bloody hell, one expansion!
Once, long before there was anything like the new school building, school only took place in this building. That was why this old building was overflowing with students, and amongst those students, naturally, those 7 school mysteries should have come about. However, out of the current students attending the new school, not a single student knew of them. With the exception of Meso-san, All of these ghost stories take place within either the new school building or the area around it. Is this a new picture? I'm not sure. Even though the former school building is feared as some ghastly place, at one point there was a school community, and within it were students who knew of the 7 mysteries. But now they are only remembered in the graduation albums coated in dust and the graduates of long ago. I wonder what happens to the yokai of those forgotten ghost stories. They die. Oh god. No, I should say they disappear. You might say that the time we're remembered for is the same as a lifespan for a school yokai. That we who have transcended death cannot escape a form such as that is quite interesting. Oh ho ho. Yeah, that is interesting actually. You are the first yokai in so long to settle into that old school building where all those yokai died out. That's why I think that the lonely and abandoned old school building must surely be welcoming the company of a guest after so long. There is nobody in the abandoned school building anymore. Occasionally, a teacher may come by to take something from storage to bring it to their classroom and such. Other times, students sneak in to test their courage by exploring it. But that's all. You know, I would have thought they would keep the old building in use. Like, they fucking extend the school with a new building and then use both buildings to house the students. I don't know, maybe it's marked for fucking demolition or something. Who knows? But that's all. Long gone is the hustle and bustle of school in this lonely place. I wonder if the old school building would welcome the new yokai, Meso-san, who settled within it. Well, at best, it's a terrifying ghost tale none shall forget. It's because it's terrifying that it is called a ghost story. It is because the night is dyed thick with darkness that the day may sparkle with light. Ho ho ho. No matter how feared yokai or ghost stories are, if those who call on them die down, and nobody passes them down, they will vanish. That is precisely why they wish that humans do not forget about them, so they can live on. Contemplating the thought that humans and yokai are alike, Marie considered that maybe they were all essentially just lonely. She finished greeting the headmaster and went over to the next yokai. Next was the second ranked. Wait. He was the second ranked? I think they said that. Oh, do you know what? Fuck it, it doesn't matter. The black tea gentleman, right? Oh boy. Suddenly, with a huge clatter, a bottle struck the floor. When she looked, Marie saw a huge man wearing a black mantle sitting cross-legged and scowling at her. It's nothing to worry so much about, Izanami-san. Oh boy. Hey, Meso Marie! Get your ass over here! The huge man seemed excessively displeased. Marie instantly realized her slip-up. Yep, that's right, the black tea gentleman was only the shadow of the second ranked, which meant that the real second ranked should exist too. But Izanami, it's your fault, you know. I must agree. If you did not want for her to be mistaken, you simply should have shown yourself to her before. Shut your trap! I've been busy hunting and all. I got that squinty-eyed son of a bitch stealing people's prey, you know. Squinty-eyed son of a bitch? Who? Oh, well, we'll find out. Stealing is such an upsetting way to put it. Oh, it's him. All that I do is simply show a lovely dream to the boys and girls who have been battered and beaten down by their harsh realities. You dumbass! The hell you talking about, dreams and all? Dreams? They're the kind of shit you grab onto with your own damn hands, just like this! That is all well and good for strong-willed and resolute children. But don't you think frail children require salvation as well? Oh, this music is totally like something out of Umineko. The hell are you talking all high and mighty for? School? It's a wasteland, a goddamn jungle. It ain't no place where any sad, sorry piece of shit who can't even walk on their own can just wander through. What I'm doing is teaching the little bastards. You're just spewing horse shit. You think those little punks have a place in dreams? They've got a long-ass way to go.
You're the same as always. It has been a while, Marie-san. Yes, it certainly has, Black Tea Gentleman. In order to live, don't you think it is important to dream occasionally? If a person could not even dream, is there any reason for their life? I wonder just how many prey you've gobbled up with sweet talk like that. Dreams are important too, but I think that dreams should only be seen as dreams. One shouldn't live in their dreams.
Well said. Hey, tea bastard, maybe you should clean out your ears and listen to Marie. Marie, you've changed a lot since you died, haven't you? You've got some balls. I like you. I'm Izanami. I'm the second ranked of the school yokai, the Reaper of the 13th Step. The Reaper of the 13th Step? That's me.
Every school has their own ghost stories about the 13th floor. That was Izanami's realm. Is that all? That's all we're talking. Alright, fine then. Izanami is a terrifying yokai, you know. He chases down pitiful prey that step on the 13th step of a flight of stairs wherever they go, and then he drops them into a terrifying hell.
It's probably because of your hunting.
Marie was prompted to shake hands, and on holding hers out, was grasped by a beefy hand with such force it was painful. Hi, I'm Mesa Marie. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, we're all monsters here. Let's do our best to push those brats down to the depths of hell.
I like this guy. I really like this guy. Oh, man. Marie laughed vaguely as if to say, I'll do my best, I guess. Next to the second ranked was the third ranked. That was Higanbana. Pleased to meet you. Likewise, pleased to meet you too. Yeah, the two greeted one another with feigned ignorance. Bollocks, everyone knows they know each other. Next was the fourth in rank. This one she hadn't met before. It was her first time meeting this one. And ours too. The guide from earlier, Sumire, was standing, drinking rice wine with the others in the same kimono-clad appearance. Oh, I gave her a voice before. Oh, if it isn't Marie, you're still wearing those queer clothes. They don't suit you at all. Holy wow. No, that's not the case at all. I think they suit her really well. Please, this way. Marie's son. I'll do the introductions. This is Azami, 4th ranked in the school yokai society. I am Azami. Pleased to make your acquaintance. That's my sister. Oh my god. I'm starting to lose track of the voices. That's my sister. I love my strong, smart, and heartwarmingly brutal yokai of a sister. Even yokai have sisters then. Azami, the 4th ranked, had Sumire, the 7th ranked, as a sister. In all the school yokai, they were the only sisters. Sometimes. Well, it's not as if we were ever someone's children. Family ties. Having them and not having them, it's all equally meaningless. I'm different from you, you loathsome and bitter creature. My sister and I are very close indeed. I think this child has had too much to drink. In the world of yokai, family ties come and go, so the relationship between these two seemed quite lovely. Ha! Marie didn't overlook Higanbana, who was watching the situation displeased, with her mouth turned into a sad frown. You know, I consider these two like sisters. It must get lonely being a yokai. So what? Therefore, even though I might not have family, I still think I can make friends. Oh, is that so? Well, you're my friend, aren't you? That's why I really don't think that Higanbana-san has to be alone. Stop, please. Just stop reading my mind. The yokai, rich in magic power, had the ability to read others' minds. Yeah, we know this. However, Marie didn't have that power. What? Marie's the only one who doesn't have that power then? But Marie understood.
only because she was Higanbana's friend. Higanbana pretends to look somewhere else. Becoming friends with Higanbana? There are some things in the world I don't understand. However you do it, please keep getting along with her. This Azami, somehow she seemed like a good person. Yeah, I can't wait to see this facade drop. She was a monster that feasted on souls, so she wasn't a gentle person. However, she didn't seem that unreasonable in character. I see. Keep thinking of her as a good person. However, this good person play is also one of my sister's greatest weapons. You could say she's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Ow! 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 Fuck! Sumire says some strange things from time to time. While being pinched everywhere, Sumire was jumping up and down with tears in her eyes. Yes. Since Azami and Sumire are siblings, I wonder if the two of you used bullying when hunting together. Oh yeah. Fuck. The school is full of bullying, so you wouldn't miss any meals. Ooh. The 5th and 6th ranked still remained. Both of them seemed to be drinking rice wine with Sakuno-shin. Oh you! Marie! Have you greeted everyone? Yes. I think I want to greet everyone here also. Fuck me. Sakuno-shin isn't one of the 8th... Sakuno-shin isn't one of the 8-seated school's monsters, but he's a great yokai that rules animal spirits. But you, that's why I'm still called as such. Go back to Umineko where you belong. Yes, Marie, I'll do the introductions, shall I? This child is a 6th ranked. Oh, they fell asleep. But you? A child who looked younger than Marie was curled up like a cat, sleeping peacefully. That child is the 6th ranked, Renoir of the art room. Oh boy. Renoir's a quiet kid. Doesn't hunt very much. Who the fuck is this? Not having hunted in a while, Ren's magical power has withered almost entirely. Renoir. Oh god. Oh god. My fucking voice. Renoir was originally a Tsukugomikami. Tsukumogami. A Tsukumogami. A Tsukumogami. Right, got you. Tsukumogami. You know, like a spirit that inhabits objects, making them come alive on their 100th birthday. Despite just sleeping, Renoir's current powers are nothing to laugh at. Sumire, the 7th ranked, spread bullying and performed extremely proactive hunting. Nevertheless, even without hunting much, this yokai at Renoir was higher ranked. Since that's the case, Renoir must have held a great amount of power in the past, befitting of one's rank. Well then, you're the 5th ranked. I'm Kyo of the Mirror, the 5th ranked. I'm the keeper of the boundary to the mirror world. Kyo-kun is the same as me, an animal spirit. So we're friends, Ryu. I am no friend of a herbivorous lion the likes of you. I am an okami, a wolf, a hyena. I drag out the wicked faces of those foolish humans who reflect through the mirror, hunt, and kill them. I am the coolest of cool hunters. His eyes glinted sharply as he spoke, and he gulped down his sake. That is to say, he seemed to hold a unique aura about him. I suppose this ends all the introductions. Marie, let's drink! Let's drink! Yes, it's a moon viewing party, so if you don't drink a lot by the end, it's a waste. But I'm not an adult. I've never drunk sake before. Fool, you're not even human anymore. Not only that, this isn't the sake of the human world. Huh? This isn't sake? The red fluid filled the glass to the brim, and at first glance appeared to be sake. Oh no! But when the flower petals fell gently and the moon rose to the surface, it looked to me like a work of art. And when I brought my face closer, the airy sweet fragrances of fruit passed into my nose. Never mind that. Oh, never mind that. I can't. Sake is for adults. Like I said, it's not sake. You know, this is made by squeezing candied cherry blossoms of the underworld into the hollow of a cherry blossom tree. We squeeze it out, so that's why we call it juice. Okay. What? It's juice. In that case, I can drink it. I feel like you're getting tricked, but okay. There you go. Get drinking and drain a glass for each full moon. Well, excuse me. Oh, I wish I had a drink right now. Oh, you? That's great. Marie, you're drinking so heartily. Oh, boy. Ah! Wait, is this really juice? My eyes are spinning. Yes, it's really juice. But it's yokai juice, though. Hey, are you okay? She's completely collapsed. Oh, boy. But it was delicious, don't you agree? Yeah, my eyes are spinning, but it's delicious. Oh, poor Marie. Even though the world is spinning in circles, it fills with a very, very strange yet pleasant feeling. Animation. The world was dyed in the colour of cherry blossoms, and in the storm of petals, I felt the blessing of the flowers of the cherry blossom tree growing on the roof as they opened one after another. That which Marie had put in her mouth was different from the rice wine drunk by human beings. However, when Marie, who lacked sufficient magical power, put that into her mouth, she showed symptoms similar to those of drunk human beings. Yet there's always an excuse. Getting drunk on the atmosphere, or whatever they did in fucking Persona 4. They will come up with an excuse to make children drink in these stories. This old school building has an abundance of yokai energy. That energy is old, lays dormant, and the new school building can't compare to the depths of its power. And the drops produced from the underworld-born sakura that grow here are particularly sublime. A taste that is out of this world. If you can taste its deliciousness, then you could say that is the old school building's way of welcoming you. I feel like I heard that earlier from the school nurse. The old school building is now forgotten. If I settled in that old school building, surely they'd be happy, she said. That's why the old school building invited you. And the droplets of the greatest cherry blossom surely wanted to bloom inside of you. And that taste was really exquisite, truly out of this world. A warm comfort gradually, gently spread throughout the whole of Marie's body. A comfort as if to make her gently drift into sleep among the fallen cherry blossom petals. That taste was, since she had been born, and of course, since she had died, the greatest pleasure. I can't hear Higanbana's voice anymore. Everything was falling gently, and then I was enveloped tenderly somehow. That's right, the old school building was always lonely. What's more, I was the firstborn here in ages. It was happy. So, not only do I have to greet all the yokai here, but also the school building itself. Hello there, school building-san. My name is Meso Marie. Nice to meet you. Whatever happens in the future, I look forward to it. Oh, we had some weird blocking over there. A comfort just like that of lying on bed on Sunday morning. I want to sleep like this forever. You and me both, Marie. Anyway, but Higanbana-san is always calling me. When I don't answer, she pouts. Marie, how about you wake up like a good girl? Even yokai can catch colds, you know. Ah, Higanbana-san. Huh? Before she knew it, dusk was turning to dawn. The flowers of the underworld disappeared, as did the shadows and form of the banquet. Although I had only just met everyone, I fell asleep, and the party ended a while ago. What's more, why are you sleeping in a place like this? Why? Higanbana-san, you and the others made me drink, and I felt really good. Why do you look so out of it? What are you talking about? Higanbana asked, Are you still half asleep? And hit Marie's head like one would a malfunctioning radio. Marie, you said you wanted to participate and were an absolutely fabulous outfit. I waited forever for you. Please don't tell me that was all a dream. Please don't tell me that was all a dream. Ah, yes. And because of that, I was really late to join in. Oh, God. What are you talking about? In the end, you didn't come at all. My story didn't match Higanbana's. Likewise, Higanbana-san, what are you talking about? Didn't I come here and greet everyone?
Wait. We would not be able to meet people we didn't already know.
By coming here. Here? You mean the roof of this old school building? Yeah, it was on the roof of the old school building, wasn't it?
I'm really feeling bad about this.
What are you talking about? We decided upon the roof of the new school building. Wait, it couldn't be. You confused the locations and waited here all by yourself. What? But...
You know, she could just be fucking with her.
Even with a late arrival, I don't think mistaking a place is considered normal if you see that there's nobody there. And you just waited here the whole time. Man, Marie, how stupid can you get?
Higanbana, while chastising Marie, just shrugged her shoulders. But Marie still didn't understand. Surely that couldn't be. Surely she had taken part in a banquet with all the others here. Since it made no sense, Marie could only pinch her own cheeks, hoping this was some after effect from drinking too much.
And in the end, we even made some delicious sakura sake from the underworld, from the lovely underworld sakura that grew there. I had so wanted to let you taste the flavor that no human could ever enjoy. Yes, I tasted it. It was really delicious. There's no way you could have drunk it, though. After all, you didn't come. I guess I might have been half asleep. Surely last night I was here amongst the lush cherry blossoms from the underworld. And I had it, the sakura wine. Cherry trees from the underworld? On the roof of the old school building? Yes, it was a fantastic, beautiful sight, wasn't it?
Even if last night's banquet was but an illusion, the beauty of the fervently blossoming cherry blossoms on that roof surely couldn't be one.
Marie? Certainly, long ago, I've heard the sakura of the underworld bloomed here as well. But that was long ago, back when children came here. Now it has declined, and there are no nutrients for the sakura of the underworld to bloom with here. But they blossomed here. They were a really beautiful and fantastic sight.
Bloody hell.
Is that true? If you say so, considering how rare that would be, it's undoubtedly a miracle. And as for the sake from the sakura of the underworld, did you drink it? Yes, it was very sweet in scent and taste, very delicious. What on earth, Marie? Perhaps you're just very lucky, What do you mean? That rice wine has its magical power. Oh, with its magical power, was laid to rest long ago, so it could become even more powerful. That's why, if this old school building had miraculously produced the sakura of the underworld, if it had produced the sakura wine, then it must have tasted like something unimaginable and incomparable to anything in this world. Yes, last night Marie was told such a thing indeed. If that's so, then I'm jealous. The underworld sakura of the new school building is still fairly young. You could say it's tasty as tasty comes, but it's nothing compared to what you tasted. Meeting on the greatest night for viewing the full moon and tasting the finest sakura wine from the old school building underworld sakura that shouldn't even exist. Marie, you are truly fortunate.
Marie had not the slightest idea of what was happening. But she knew last night's moon viewing party definitely wasn't a dream or an illusion. The cherry blossom petals gently stuck to her collar said as much. Wait, show them to fucking Higanbana then. Marie again told Higanbana about last night.
It's really quite mysterious, isn't it? Even for a yokai such as myself, I'm at a loss about what happened last night. It wasn't a particularly great moon viewing. You seem like a good
Okay.
You seem like a good person. I wonder if you weren't in fact called by the old school building. Maybe. I guess that might be the case. Thank you, old school building, son. In the beautiful night of the moon, let's come together again someday. Whatever happens, thank you, and treat me well. Hello. Oh, that was a long pause. Oh! No end graphic. Okay, that's a weird one. Oh, okay. We'll have the story of the Reaper of the 13th Step afterwards. Right, anyway. Brilliant. Okay, so we've started Higanbana the second night. That was pretty interesting. And I do also like that they tried to end it on one of those, like, mysterious moments. I think we can safely assume that the old school building spirit, which they do seem to treat like an actual person or something with personhood, called Marie for that party. It's nice to be back in the dead of night. And we shall enjoy more of this another time. See you guys later.